Good now early morning. It is actually now midnight, October 25th, 2022. How's everybody out there? What's going on? All right, obviously I'm a little late to the game, but the New York Jets. You sit there. I should be rejoicing at the fact that the Jets have a 5-2 record right now. That they played awesome defense against the Broncos team that stars for offense, one of the lowest offenses in the league. And I should be and then I rejoice. The defense played great. They didn't get much of the pass rush like they did against Green Bay, but still nonetheless a 16-9 win. It wasn't pretty. It got the job done, and so on and so forth. We're 5-2, and it's Patriots week. But instead of celebrating a win, it almost feels like we lost. We didn't lose in effort, but obviously we lost. And it turns out we lost two of our best playmakers for the season. We lost Breece Hall, and the moment you saw his injury, the moment you saw the replay, you knew right away this was not good. It didn't even require him being carted off the field to know that play where he walked up, it just didn't look good. You knew right away, and you're like, oh my God. And then knowing the Jets' luck, you knew right then. It's like you fell right in there. This is going to be so bad. He's going to be out for the year. And then, of course, Saleh says it's fearing it's an ACL injury. Sure enough, it was. Season's over. We knew during the game that Elijah Vera Tucker was ruled out of the game because of an elbow injury. Well, we knew about Breece Hall around late this morning, only to find out, Elijah AVT is out for the year, and he with triceps, and he requires surgery. And you're like, are you kidding me? Like, what? And then we were without Corey Davis, who has a sprained MCL. He was on the sideline. I know we wanted to go in there, but, and then will he play on Sunday against the Patriots? He's day-to-day. It's a sprained MCL. You never know. And he's been arguably our top wide receiver. Elijah Moore, of course, cried had his little cow on social media, and then, with the coaches, and then he didn't travel with the team. And then Garrett Wilson, since his big, Cleveland game, what has he been? It hasn't been too much. But, yesterday, as you see us losing our weapons, you're like, it's going to require the defense to win this game. And it's like, given who was on the field, it's like, you're like hoping for dear life the Jets would hold on. They did. They did their part. Aided by the fact that Brandon McManus, left 4 points on the board for Denver. The final score being 16-9. He missed an extra point after the Broncos had their touchdown. And then he missed a field goal badly into the wind in the second quarter. And that's 4 points, in that final drive there that the Jets iced the game. They could have been playing for a, for the tying field goal, Denver. But each their own, right? So anyway, like I said, the game, ugly itself. We had a big turnover. Quinnen Williams, his big play there was getting to Brett Rypien. Yes, we didn't have to face Russell Wilson, like it matters, because he stunk it up in Denver. And we went and we got a big interception to LaMarcus Joyner. So that was big. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that led to points. And everyone played well yesterday. But there's just one thing. The quarterback. As I like to call him, the pretty boy. It's like the jury. Zach Wilson has only taken charge in one game, and that was his debut when they came back and beat the Steelers in the fourth quarter. Since then, in the 3 games since, we had the nice touchdown run against the Dolphins, where he, but outside of that, he doesn't throw the ball much. Is it the offensive line not giving him time to throw? Or is he trying to do too much? But these games where he's throwing around 20 passes a game for like 100-something yards, these sub-200-yard games aren't going to cut it too much. Now, granted, the offensive weapons we just lost our offensive weapon for the year. Our best one. So he's going to have to throw the ball more. Now, in the process, we just acquired James Robinson from the Jaguars, which is huge. apparently. I mean, he wasn't getting many reps up down in Jacksonville. Apparently, he only got one target yesterday. And, the Jaguars invested in Travis Etienne for their running back. They drafted him for, and I believe he missed all of last year with an ACL injury. So I think they have their eggs invested in that. And James Robinson, just so Joe Douglas went and made a move. But now about the offensive line. Now we have Dwayne Brown, but he wasn't. I mean, George Fant is due to come back off the IR, but I think they're going to hold him off another week before he comes back. But right now you need all hands on deck. But having practice squad guys isn't always going to cut it. Yeah, we've won 4 games in a row, and that's great. But the fact is, how much longer? Now that we've played these overrated teams like the Pittsburghs, like the Green Bay, that was a shocker doing what we did to them. In Denver, all these once hyped teams, and we beat them all. But now you've got the Patriots, who, oh by the way, played tonight on Monday Night Football and got trashed by the lowly Chicago Bears. Hello. So, I mean, how many times getting Bill Belichick off a loss, and then the double incentive is Bill Belichick's facing the Jets, and that's all you need to know, because that's how, we all know how Belichick, just hates the Jets. And two of our next 3 games are against the Patriots. They come to us this week, and then we have Buffalo the following week. Oh boy. Then's our bye week, and then right off the bye week, the Sunday before Thanksgiving, we go to Foxborough. As Joe Benigno always says, it's the Patriots' homecoming game whenever it's the Jets that go to Foxborough, because somebody is always getting honored or something or another every time it's the Jets, because we all know Belichick, harbors every ill will at the franchise he left more than 20 years ago. But anyway, so with the Jets, like I said, 5-2. I mean, finally something to cheer about with this team. And as usual, it just seems like, why can't we have nice things? It's a freak show. We should be celebrating 5-2 right now. We eclipsed our win total from last year. I mean, one more win, and we will have won more games than the prior 2 seasons combined. That's, a long way that this team has come. It's the best team we've had in 7 years. And it's like, there's always that damper. Always something. And in this case, our stud running back that we drafted, a home run hitter, and he goes down for the year. And Breece Hall is a beast, man. It's like, how do you... this James Robinson guy, I didn't know too much about him, because that's how bad the Jaguars have been. But still. But let's see what he is, come Sunday. The Patriots are a very beatable team. Let's face it, these are not your father's Patriots. Is Mac Jones gonna play, or is it gonna be that Zappy guy again? From what I understand, Chicago was beating. Mac Jones got benched after an interception, and then Zappy came in and threw 2 touchdowns, but then Chicago just pulled away in the 3rd quarter. So Chicago and the Patriots are actually 2 of our next 3 opponents, because remember, the Patriots twice, Buffalo in between the bye week, and get the Bears the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So there you have it. So no, the Patriots, no matter what they are, it's Bill Belichick, and it is no laughing matter with the Patriots. Never is. But I would love to see us, it's a trying moment. I would love to see us go in there and destroy these guys. Destroy them. And cause some real separation. Because now they are 2 games behind the Jets, 3 games behind the Bills. And I would love for us to be and then it would be a showdown the following Sunday against the Bills with 1st place on the line, at least for right now. That's what goes to show you how competitive our division is right now. Okay, the Bills at 6-1, the Jets at 5-2, the Dolphins 4-3. Now that Tua is back, and then the Patriots at 3-4. I would love it. I would love to beat the Patriots, so by the time we get to the Bills, first place will be on the line. And I believe the Bills this week have Green Bay. Yeah, they have Green Bay at home and what? Green Bay. Jesus, Louis. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. I mean, the Giants beat them. We destroyed them the way we did last week. And then they lose to Washington. I mean, dear God. I mean, this is how you know Green Bay's falling apart. Falling apart at the seams. So, nonetheless, see how bad Aaron Rodgers get pasted in Buffalo next week. It's a Sunday night game. I mean, it would have been really, really nice had, the Bills-Jets game been flexed to Sunday night, because that was going to be more, intrigue than we thought, but that would have been nice, a Sunday night game with the Bills. I mean, the Jets only have one primetime game scheduled this year, and it's on Thursday night before the holidays. And all else, I mean, no Monday Night Football. We haven't been on NBC in 10 years. Ever since, and the last time we were on, Sunday night NBC is the Buck Fumble game. And that was on Thanksgiving night in 2012. Ever since, NBC, they've wanted nothing to do with the Jets. So yeah. So we'll see. But anyway, so I would love for us, I mean, obviously, the Patriots are no layup. They still are who they are. I mean, they went and they, destroyed Cleveland last week before. I mean, this is a shocker. Chicago beating them up in Foxborough? What? Crazy. Insanity. The insanity. So, notice I really didn't have to recap the game too much. It was a snooze fest outside of the defense doing their job. But obviously, more importantly, here I am and having to lament the fact that Breece Hall and Elijah Vera Tucker are both gone for the year. I have to lament this. So, that being said, I'll probably hold it to here to 12 minutes. Like I said, it's now officially Tuesday morning. So, the game's been over for roughly 29 hours, give or take. All right. And let me say, I'm 2 for 2 with my Game Pass subscription in terms of ducking the game and then watching it when it's over. I can't believe it. Unfortunately, yesterday it lagged, which was really, really annoying. But, the picture would freeze up for a few seconds and then catch up. But that's the part of it. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to peace out for now. Got this baby. Hopefully it'll be up and I can pass it around for those of you who do care. All right. Deuces for now, folks.